stand alone. He is the maintainer.
Coming to the truth requires two things. It requires deep thinking that you've already done, but it requires another step, and that's courage. If you have the truth, but you don't have courage, you won't stand up for the truth. And that's as good as standing up for falsehood.
I would say this thing that you just told me, it's not in the scripture. And they would say, a marginal note added by a scribe, yeah, okay, we know that. And I would be thinking, if you know this is not the Bible, why are you preaching it as if it's gospel truth?
From hunger.
Back here on the Deen Show with Imam Siraj Wahhaj on this episode, Dunya Dunya. Let's read off the next one, and then we'll see if this qualifies for Dunya Dunya. Now, you be ready too, and everybody collaborate, and if something you have some doubts, take it to your local imam, take it to your scholar, and see if he'll agree with us too. The main thing is that we're sincere, and that we want to change for the better. Doing things how the Creator wants us to do it, then nothing less than paradise. Is that right?
Absolutely.
All right. When the Muslim convenience store owner has been advised and talked to many times about selling alcohol, lotto tickets in the inner cities, and all he has to say in response is, "This is America, brother."
This is America.
What do we have to say?
Dunya.
Dunya,
Dunya.
dunya, dunya. Big dunya. That's with a big G.
Capital dunya. Capital dunya. Let me say this, Eddie. I think it's important that the beautiful thing about our religion. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, once said, "Inna al-halala bayyinun, wa inna al-harama bayyinun, wa baynahuma umuru mushtabihatun la ya'lamuna kathirun min an-nas." That which is permissible is plain. It's clear.
Clear.
That which is not permissible is clear. But in between them are doubtful matters. Not many people know about them.
Yeah.
Right? So there are some issues that is very, very clear. This issue here, selling alcohol, I don't care where you are, it's not permitted. It's haram.
There's no ambiguity.
There's no
it's
ambiguity.
Clear.
It's not like, well, you know, I'm not really sure. Really, it could. No. It is absolutely prohibited. Now, I know for a fact that these people who sell alcohol, lotto tickets, and all those other things.
But lotto tickets. What about that? Is that clear? That's under gambling?
It's under gambling.
Yeah.
It's clear. Again, it's not. There's no ambiguity there.
And don't these things destroy people's lives?
It does.
Yeah.
Of course, it destroys life. You know, you have a basketball player recently for the Washington Wizards. I think his name is Arenas. Got in trouble. He lost. You know, he has a contract worth over $100,000, but he was gambling with another person on the team, and somebody didn't pay the debt. Right? They were gambling. Yeah. And the Quran talks about it brings enmity, alcohol and gambling. Yeah. What he do? Take out a gun.
Wow.
Right? They pull guns on each other. They pull guns on each other.
Wow.
And now he's suspended from the NBA because they heard about it, right? So you have gambling is a serious addiction. You have one of the great baseball players, Pete Rose, who you know, he's a Hall of Famer, a baseball player, one of the best ever, but he can't get into the Hall of Fame because he used to gamble, and he used to gamble in baseball.
Yes,
that's a no-no. You have people that have lost millions of dollars gambling. One of the great basketball players, Michael Jordan, had a gambling problem. Charles Barkley, great basketball player, has a gambling addiction, admitted gambling addiction. Yeah. So these things are clear. Now, you're Muslim. Now, you are supposed to be a good example for the people in America. Yeah. People in Chicago, the people in New York, the people in Philadelphia. You're supposed to be a good example. Now here, you're making money. You're making money off the people. But the people don't even know that you're not supposed to be selling those things. You're not supposed to be selling alcohol. Alcohol is been implicated in, I think, 1/3 of the accidents fatal accidents in this country attributed to alcohol. 1/3 of the people who commit suicide attributed to alcohol. You talk about murder and alcohol. So how can you, a Muslim, say that you want the good for the people, You're there making a lot of money off of the people, but God told you, don't. The prophet said you can't. God don't allow you to sell the alcohol. Not only don't drink it, but don't sell it. So no, it is dunya of the worst kind.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to any Muslim, if you want to be a successful businessman, then do what God tells you to do. I know some Muslims, I'm very proud of them. I used to go talk to them. They sold alcohol. I remember once going into a Muslim store. It was a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
And I got excited. I saw a sign, and it says that no alcohol sold here.
Nice.
Huh? On Sunday.
Oh.
After 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Huh?
So the rest of the time it's there.
When I first saw no alcohol sold here, I got excited.
Excited.
But something.
Some stipulation now that.
Then I looked and I said, on Sundays. So, but a Muslim